Are you loving it? Yeah, you know I'm loving it.
Are you loving it? Yeah, you know I'm loving it.
So if you love it and you can't get enough of it, then put the hand up high right where the other is.
Are you loving it? Yeah, you know I'm loving it. Are you loving it? Yeah, you know you loving it.
So if you love it and you can't get enough of it, then put the hand up high right where the other is.
Are you loving it? Yeah, you know I'm loving it. Are you loving it? Yeah.
Good morning, you guys. Today is the 7th of October and it's 8:01 a.m. I have actually been trying to record this video 3 different times. So this is my last take. And if it looks like I'm frustrated, I'm pretty frustrated with my new computer. Because it's acting up on me and I'm ready to post a video. Anywho, this video is going to be about 2 different things, and I'm trying to fly through it because I've said it so many times and it's getting all jumbled up and stuff. Okay, the first topic, and both of them are based off of Parenthood. And the first topic is for all you single parents, single mothers. I guess I am particularly talking to you because I am a single mom, and single fathers because, you know, there are single fathers out there also. How do you deal with being a single parent? And I know that sounds like, what do you mean, how do you deal with it? Just deal with it. When was the one experience, I am so tongue-tied today, you guys. Excuse me. So anyways, what was the first experience that you had where you realized that you were a single parent? And how long after the split was that? Okay, take about, let's see. Take about 5 months, right? 5 months after is when I finally realized that, hey girl, you're in this by yourself. And not saying that, I'm not by any means saying that that the father of my child, I hate baby daddy, the father of my child is, you know, doesn't do what he needs to do. Irresponsible. He's responsible. However, there's a difference between being there full time and just getting to come and go. There is a difference. Okay? So anyway, I remember, I'm sharing my experience now. I can remember my child being sick and realizing that, hey, it is only you here at this moment. She is sick. What are you going to do? I felt so helpless. I could not help my child, you know, like all I could do was console her. I had given her the medicine, I had given her the broth, you know, I mean, I didn't have anybody to suggest things with. I didn't have anybody to give me a break, a reprieve, you know. So I realized, like, oh my God, I'm in this by myself, and I went into straight panic mode, like straight, like, you know, oh my God, I'm in this by myself. I guess it was a pity potty moment. What am I gonna do, you know, and like just stressed out, you know. And so and I got mad as, you know, like seriously. So I want you guys to share that with me. That's initially what I'm trying to ask here. What was the experience that you had that woke you up like, I am a single parent, and how did you deal with that? And how are you dealing with it now? You see, because I had a pity potty moment, and then I got up off my butt and said, hey, I have to do this. And I took care of my child, and I went out and I got the job that I wanted, and I'm still looking for another job. And, you know, I mean, I sulked for a minute. because this was not what I envisioned for myself. You know, it's one thing when you go into a situation and you know exactly what it is and how it's going to end up, and you foresee that. But when you don't, and it kind of hits you, blindsides you, then you're just like, hold on, what just happened? Like, this was not supposed to end up like this, you know? And so, share those experiences with me, guys. I want to talk about it because this is some real stuff. And I'm so tired of people judging single mothers. I really don't hear a lot about single dads because I think that a lot of people think there are no single dads for some reason. But I know that there are single dads out there. And I'm kind of tired of the stigmatism around single mothers, like, oh, well, you should have known who you were with, and that's why you know your partner's first. And you know what? Shut it down, okay? Because I'm telling you from experience that you can be with a person for a long amount of time. I'm talking about years upon years, and not know who they are. And you have a baby with somebody and they have good intentions, and the baby actually being there, physically being there, changes everything. You are not the same person. They are not the same person. You know, and although change is good, sometimes, you know, sometimes it brings out the worst in people, and sometimes people just can't handle who you change into, you know? That's not who they wanted. This is not what they wanted for themselves. They want something else. And though it may seem selfish, that is just the name of the game, and sometimes things go like that. So stop judging everybody. I hate that. I hear that. I've seen the posts on Facebook. I've seen different YouTube videos on people like, know who you're laying down with. Okay. Some of you females out there are fronting, and not only females, males too, but let me get into it. I'm going to get in. Some of you are fronting because the only difference between you and another female might be the fact that you probably had an abortion, or if you didn't get pregnant, maybe she used the condom too, but the condom broke with her. You don't know what somebody's situation is. Maybe they were married and they had a child, changed everything, he walked out, she walked out. This is not what they want to deal with. You know, parenthood is serious. Some people cannot handle it. Some people aren't mentally strong enough to handle something like that. Stop judging people. You don't know what somebody's story is. Okay, you can see I'm very passionate about that. Okay, on to the next one, because I'm not going to get started on here. Anyway, the next topic was, let me think. Give me a second. I get brain farts like that. Okay, the next topic was, how do you deal with the guilt factor? The guilt factor. What I am talking about is when you have to go back to work and you're away from your child, how do you deal with that? And I know, like, most people are like, well, you have to go back to work at some point, you know, especially if you're a single parent or whatever. You don't have that option. And nowadays, most people, when it's two of you guys, you don't have that option in this time. So how do you deal with that? How do you deal with the fact that you might have to work 2 jobs in order to make ends meet, in order to not only, you know, have enough to get by, but in order to give your child